Hey guys, welcome to another video. So, yesterday I was on Google Docs and then I, was doing this Matilda, some musical full shows, highlights and bootlegs thingy do, and I decided I could show it to you guys because I don't know how to share it to you, so, I was going to, but instead I decided to just show you instead and see how you like it. So it says Matilda the Musical, full shows, highlights, and bootlegs. So Broadway. I'm guessing, I'm probably going to do a U.S. tour later or probably tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe. I might have to still do Broadway ones. Anyway, Sophia Januza, full show, 3-5-13, probably. Then there's a link review. Sophia's outstanding at Matilda. A little bit of bad camera quality, but overall it's still pretty good. Cast Matilda, Sophia Januza. Oh my word! If you watch that full show of her quiet is outstanding. Like literally, it is. Then Mrs. Wormwood, Queen. Now I should say Queen Leslie Margarita because most people are like Queen. Anyway. Mr. Wormwood, Gabriel Ebert, Miss Honey, Lauren Ward, Lavender, Franny Akaba, I think, and Bruce Brodwick or something, whatever. Then it says Una Lawrence bootleg 5-9-13, and there's a link review. Una is one of the best Matildas yet. I can't believe that she was a Matilda. She was so good at playing the main role. Good job, Una. Okay. Then it says cast Matilda, Una Lawrence, Mrs. Wormwood, Leslie Margarita, Mr. Wormwood, Gabriel Ebert, Miss Honey, Lauren Ward, Lavender, Franny Akaba, I think, probably, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm just going to say Akaba. Anyways, Bruce Jack Broderick or something? I don't know. I'm just going to say Jack B. Anyways. And there's another one of Una Lawrence. Full show, 3-6-13. Then there's a link. Review. Like I said, Una is one of the best Matildas yet. But she is also one of my favorite Matildas ever. A tiny bit of bad camera quality and head obstructions, but other than that, this full show is still pretty good. Well, it is, because I saw it in Needle magazine, where I watched it actually, and it was really good actually. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some, and I skipped a few because it was long. Anyways, cast Matilda, Una Lawrence, Mrs. Wormwood, Leslie Margarita, Mr. Wormwood, Gabriel Ebert, Miss Honey, Lauren Ward, Lavender. I'm just going to say Franny Akaba because that's what I'm going to say because I think that's how you pronounce it. So, Lavender, Franny Akaba, and Bruce Jack B. Then there's Ripley Sobo, full show, 8-30-14, the link. Then there's review. Ripley, you are an amazing Matilda, and I love you so much. This full show only skips the songs Loud and Bruce, which is it skips kind of the last part of Loud, but yeah, it skips Bruce as well. And also has head obstruction, but this full show of Ripley is pretty good. And then it says cast Matilda, Ripley Sobo, Mrs. Wormwood, Leslie Margarita, Mr. Wormwood, Matt Harrington. There was a new one. Then Miss Honey, Jill Pace. Lavender, I don't know what U/S means. I'm guessing understudy. Then there's Ava DeMary or Ava DeMary. What is going on? Then there's Bruce. Mitchell Singh as Bruce. Then there's Tori Feinstein bootleg 1-1-15. Then there's all these ones that goes to part 9. Part 8 has no link because I couldn't find it. Oh my word. This thing is so... Okay, whatever. Then it says review. Tori is just too cute and so fun in the show or not in the show. I just love Tori so much that she is really my absolute favorite Matilda in the world ever. This bootleg does not include part 8, so sorry. This video actually has perfect camera quality, so this bootleg is 100% perfect. When this bootleg skips part 8, it actually means that it slipped. Hold on. There we go, that it skipped. Whoops. Skip, there we go. No, not slipped. I said skipped. Okay, I'm just gonna forget about it. Anyways, it says what slipped was supposed to be skipped, but anyways, skipped the song My House, which is sad, but still, this bootleg is great. Cast: Matilda, Tori Feinstein, Mrs. Wormwood, Leslie Margarita, Mr. Wormwood, Matt Harrington, Miss Honey, Allison Love. I think you say Chapless or something for Grace as Lavender. Anyways, Lavender, Grace, Chapless. I'm just going to say Chapless because that's what it is, I think. Then there's Bruce, Mitchell Sink as Bruce. Then there's Eliza Halmador, bootleg, 12/31/14. Then there's all these links. Then it says review, Eliza, fantastic and fabulous. The first time I watched this video, I was so glad and excited to find a bootleg of Little Eliza Mador. Halmador actually. I meant Eliza Mador is short for the name Eliza Halmador. Anyways, I don't think that makes sense. Anyways, in part 4, it skips the last part of the song Bruce, which when I watched it, I didn't hear Eliza say her line, which was that's not right, but which was quite sad. And there's that emoji crying face thingy do, which is so weird. But anyways, about the rest of the bootleg. So the camera quality is great. The song telly is blacked out, and I don't know if it's blacked out. I forgot. But anyways, and that is mostly it. I love Eliza. Oh. Alright, and I said cast: Matilda, Eliza Halmador, Mrs. Wormwood, Leslie Margarita, Mr. Wormwood, Matt Harrington, Miss Honey, Allison Love, Lavender, I'm just going to say understudy, Sophia Roma Rubino, I think, and, let me see here, I'm just going to see what this says in speaking.
Halperin.
It's Halperin. Then there's Jonah Halperin as Bruce. Then there's Mimi Ryder, bootleg, 12/31/15 actually. For Eliza, it was 12/31/14. Now this one 12/31/15. Anyways, then those two, the links of part 1 and part 2, act 1, act 2, whatever. Then there's review. Mimi, you are amazing out of Matea, Riley, and Alexandra. But the one thing is, never mind, but you are an amazing Matilda. You're my Matilda playbill, and your Matilda pose is amazing. Some had obstructions, and the song telly is blacked out, but it is still great. Cast: Matilda, Mimi Ryder, Mrs. Wormwood, understudy, Laura Lynn McLean, I think. Then there's Mr. Wormwood, Rick Holmes, Miss Honey, Allison Case, Lavender, understudy, Rickle Nelson, Bruce, Benjamin Harding. Then there's Matea Conforti, bootleg, 9/8/16, I think, because that's when it was updated, because I found a playlist of Matea, and I'm like, ooh, okay, maybe I should put this in here. So, yeah, Anyway, so because it was, I don't know, maybe 9/8/16, I think. Then there's all these links to part 12. Anyways, then it says review. Matea, you're just so cute. You are actually my 4th favorite Matilda. She really is, actually. I love your version of Naughty, and your voice is so cute and sweet. Sadly, this does not include the curtain call, but we can appreciate how wonderful Matea is, so that's a plus. Well, she was amazing in Matilda. Anyways, but before the next part, I just want to say that Matea's version of Quiet is also priceless. Well, it really is. Anyways, it says cast Matilda, Matea, Conforti, Mrs. Wormwood, Amy Spanger. I can't stop laughing. Mr. Wormwood, Rick Holmes, Miss Honey, Allison Case. That was Allison Left, now it's Allison Case. And for, Allison Case, but for Tori Feinstein in The Lights Home Adore, Allison Love. Then there's Lavender, Zoe Manarel or something. And Bruce, Cole Alex Edelstein, I think, as Bruce. Anyways, yeah. So, I will see you in the next video because there's more, by the way, so make sure to see more later, or tomorrow.